Alright, y'all. Time is here. Time is almost now. Super Bowl 55. Kansas City and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The GOAT versus the young GOAT. Or, well, I mean, in all honesty, he is the young GOAT, or going to be. Patrick Mahomes. I like Mahomes, but I dislike him. See, me and Mahomes, we have this love-hate type relationship. You don't know who I am, but, me and him still have this love-hate relationship, right? And the reason why we have this love-hate relationship is because he is so good. And because my Ravens, for some reason, when it comes to Kansas City, we just always lose. um, 3-0 against the Chiefs. And, so this season, I believe it was week 3 or week 4. It was Baltimore Ravens versus Kansas City Chiefs, right? Prime time. Sat down. Throughout the entire day, really, I was just like, I don't know if these Ravens can beat these Chiefs. And for some reason, I just kept telling myself, like, I wanted the Ravens to win, obviously, because that's my team. But I just knew the Chiefs would end up winning. I figured it'd be a blowout, honestly. And I don't know why. I guess it's just the offense and the way we had been playing up until that game. Well, he just hadn't really looked like the Ravens, We were kind of off to a slow start, and our offense wasn't really gelling well, and it had looked like we had fallen off a little bit from the 2019 season. And so all that time, I was like, I just don't know if these Ravens can pull out this win. So, anyways, I sat down that night and had the game pulled up on my TV here, and it wasn't. I don't quite remember every little detail about the game. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I do, but I just know in that game, talk about rough and a heartbreak, because it was not our night that night. Patrick Mahomes was going off. Don Martindale, the guy's a very blitz heavy type guy, and he kind of had to be because it's just who he is in a way. But sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. And in that game, it wasn't, because one, we didn't have the guys to cover the receivers. We had lost Earl Thomas. We had Deshaun Elliott and Chuck Clark and some other guys, and obviously throughout the season they've done fairly well for themselves. But in this game, our lack of guys to cover the Kansas City receivers, it really showed up, and Patrick Mahomes was going off. I mean, that dude was just straight up balling. Lamar, not so much. He was not doing much anything. And when he was, as the season, all throughout the season, our receivers and our tight end had a case of the dropsies. And that was a wrap for that. But getting back to the Super Bowl, man. Patrick Mahomes has come along from a kid in Texas to winning the MVP and winning the Super Bowl MVP. Now, in my opinion, that Super Bowl MVP should have went to the running back. But it's Patrick Mahomes, so, the NFL's got to give their boy love. But, I'll get out of that. But, Patrick Mahomes, man. The guy's good. And then, obviously, you have the GOAT, Tom Brady. and man, the guy just has beaten Father Time. Like, Father Time tried to roll up to Tom Brady. Tom Brady said, "Nah, not today, old man." So Tom Brady has gone on. He went to Tampa Bay. I like the nickname that I think it's Skip Sheffield on Skip and Shannon, whatever. He likes to call it Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay. So Tom Brady went to Tampa Bay. It started off too hot. A lot of people were like, well, he proved this right. He had fallen off. He's not the same person that he was. But then it just it just kind of all started coming together for them, and they had to go on the road to get to the Super Bowl. They beat Washington. They had a really good defense, Chase Young and them boys, and then they had to face who they faced the next week. I'm not entirely sure, but then they had to face the Packers. Oh, I remember now. They had to face the Saints, and yeah, Breeze didn't play well, but that Buccaneers defense certainly did, and they had a lot of turnovers in that game. Then when it came to the Packers, Brady threw 3 picks, but they ended up coming away with the win, and so I mean, this team is really good, and that defense is not to be messed with. They got some good linebackers and run stuffers. I say if they lack maybe anywhere, it might be their secondary and their coverage guys. Which I mean, I may be wrong. I don't watch much football. I don't watch many other teams besides the Ravens. Hence the reason why I even started this channel. But I don't hear much about their coverage guys. So to me, that might be an issue in this game. And hopefully they're covered. I mean, I seen where one of their coverage guys, one of their cornerbacks or whoever, had like 3 picks in each game, wild playoff game this season. So that guy, so he'll probably end up picking Mahomes off, maybe. I suspect that he will. But yeah, the GOAT, Tom Brady, man. I hated him when he was in the AFC. Kind of the same reason why I hate Patrick Mahomes, because the guys are just so damn good, man. And I mean, my Ravens had to go up against New England a lot, and now they're having to go up to Kansas City a lot, and it just seems like Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes have had the Ravens numbers for the most part sometimes, and but yeah, Tom Brady, man, he's just he's the GOAT, and hands down, man. When it's all said and done, you'll be Tom Brady. I mean, when the guys sit down to have their discussion about, okay, well, we think Tom Brady should be inducted into the Hall of Fame. I mean, they might have a picture up of Tom Brady, and it's one of the things that don't even have to be talked about because it's already known. They're gonna look at that picture, and they're just gonna write his name down because there ain't no need for any discussion. He is going to be a Hall of Famer. And this is where I am going to pick who I want to win. I'm going to have to go with Tom Brady. And the reason why, Patrick Mahomes, I don't need you winning another ring. Okay? I need Lamar to win at least 1 ring, and then you guys can be even, and then you guys can battle each other for who has the most rings. But I need Lamar to win one ring before you win any more, because Kansas City fans, they can be brutal, and we Ravens fans, we do not need these Chiefs to win another Super Bowl with Mahomes. We will never hear the end of it. So that's part of the reason why I want Tom Brady to win, and another part is just for everything that he has gone through this season, and just the way he's balled, man, and just has been playing really good, and so that's another reason why I want Tom Brady to win, and because I want to see him get his 7th ring, and I just this season and this season alone has really made me more of a fan of Tom Brady, because, like I said, the guy just, the Father Time tried to roll up on Tom Brady, and Tom Brady said nope, and Father Time said, all right, I'm out. So that's why I want Tom Brady to win. And who do I ultimately think is going to win? I'm not gonna like this, but the Chiefs are just freaking good, man, And I'm going with the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl. So I guess I am going to have to deal with the annoying Kansas City Chiefs fans. But it'll be right. Just as long as Lamar gets one ring, we'll be right. I'd like for him to get several rings, but just as long as he gets that one, I'll be happy. So yeah, I've been really wanting to make this video, and I feel like I'm kind of more relaxed in this, and I'll probably end up making a video regarding my thoughts on the winners of tonight's NFL awards, and I'll probably end up having that out tomorrow or sometime, but I just wanted to get on here and make this video. And this is away from the video, away from my discussion of Super Bowl, but I posted another video talking about Morgan Wallen, and yeah, you can go check that out. My opinion still stands, and the core of my message was, it's not okay for the black community or black people to use any racial slurs, just as it's not okay for Morgan Wallen or any other white individual to use racial slurs. And in the context of it, was he being racist? No, he was not being racist, but that term carries on. That term's just not okay, and especially, like I said, in times like today, because you have BLM, and you have police brutality, and you have all this other stuff going on. So the main core of my message was, it's not okay, and nobody should use words like that, because at the end of the day, you're not a nigga, just like I'm not a wetback or a beaner, and just like you're not a cracker or a honky. So that's all I wanted to say about that, and I hope to continue to make football videos, as well as just getting on here and talking about really whatever I want to talk about, and as my audience grows and as people begin to hopefully comment on my videos, if they want me to talk about this or that, I'll gladly do that, because I like to talk. But yeah, Super Bowl 55. I'm excited. I do believe the Chiefs will win, but I'm rooting hard for Tom Brady. I hope y'all tune in and watch it, and just get away from everything going on, and just enjoy it, and if you're drinking, drink responsibly and do not cause any accidents, man. But y'all have a good one. I've been Noah, and I'll catch you later. But you guys make sure that you comment, like, and subscribe, and or stay tuned. If you don't wish to subscribe, just continue to watch my vids and comment your feedback, and hopefully we can get this thing rolling. You know, it's gonna take time and it's gonna take work. It's like everything else in life, but I don't plan on quitting, and I plan on continuing to stick with it, and hopefully just use this as a kind of my way to get away from things going on in my life, and just be able to step away from things of the world and just kind of get on here and share my thoughts about things. But until then, y'all have a good one.